I'll just leave it here.
That'll be good.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Take this off you.
He's gonna go to a rehab facility. Can
So it'll. Yeah, you'll.
Can he walk?
He can. I don't. He definitely can't be walking on, not on his own. Like they have all the alarms set up in the chairs.
Maybe. Like he's not supposed to be walking on his own.
No, because at this point, if he falls,
Right.
that's why they came in because his son was there, and he got him. I don't know if he got him up out of the chair or whatever. Anyways, the alarm went off because he was up and they were like, no, they got because they were like, you cannot. We need to manage him, which makes sense.
For sure. For sure.
Dealing with somebody who just basically had their three vertebrae shattered.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
Back was crushed.
Yeah. I got a shoulder relief girth and this faces forward. But I don't feel like it fits him right when I, okay, all right, I'll do it.
The big part faces forward. You're
Yeah.
correct. Not stupid at all. They're all different.
But yeah, so.
Was Christine there?
Yeah. And then his daughter came and granddaughter. So I got to meet them. That's kind of what delayed my departure was. Step over, please.
Oh, I just feel so bad for him.
I do too. It's heartbreaking. Well, especially the unknowns. Okay, why is this? The unknown of when will. Okay. What is it? I'm starting to not like these strip letters. Not really knowing when you'll be able to
Have your life back?
function like normal. Like how we take one in the bathroom now for granted.
Right.
I think I was on 4.
It's just so weird him not being here,
I know. I can't remember if I was on 4 or 5. I'll go to 5. Well, I can always. But yeah, not seeing this car here was so eerie for me.
Yeah.
I was upset about that. And then the one morning that I took off the day that after it happened, because I saw the message and then I was at work and then I talked to Erin, and she's like, I just found out about it. And I think she called Christine right away. That poops off the wall. It should be okay, right?
Yeah.
So she called Christine right away, and that's how I found out, how bad it was. So quickly, because I knew it was bad based on what your mom put, which was nothing. Not oh, he's fine, or,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, we didn't really know yet. Well, actually, we did. We did know because Christine texted us, but I also didn't want to be in the text oh, hey, by the way, he,
Right.
it's yeah.
Well, I mean, it's hard to put that in a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously everyone will find out eventually. And like, I called Christine. Well,
I didn't
sent
know
her-
like what they wanted people to know either.
Well, that's true too. I mean, there is a thing called, you know,
HIPAA?
privacy.
HIPAA?
HIPAA.
HIPAA?
Well, and two, it's like, yeah, you're right. Like, how much do you want people to know that you're telling them?
Yeah.
And that's kind of my thing. When something happens, I'm like, if you told me something, I'm like, that's between you and I.
All right,
Yeah,
Miss.
I mean, he looks good, but he's got a long road. I mean, he looks like Terry. I mean, I saw the back of his head, but it's hard to tell now because it's only been not even 2 days. You know?
I mean,
I just told him, I was like, hey, when you do things right, I go, you do things right, I guess.
I mean, 21 staples in the head. Crazy. Lucky he doesn't have brain damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there was any damage to his skull. I think it was just the skin. So
Yeah, I don't know.
that is a hard hit.
Yeah.
All right, let's pick up the reins a little bit. You can stay on a circle down here.
I'll stay close to you.
I'm probably gonna have you go down alongside though, but just for now, stay on the circle. And change direction a little bit. Let's do a little to the left first, because that's his easier way. Okay. Good. Stepping a little in your stirrup, a left stirrup every time he turns. Yes. A little in your left stirrup, a little in your left stirrup. Yeah. So you kind of like counteract while he's turning. You don't have to do it on the right. Well, when you turn right, you need to step still in your left stirrup. It's always in the left stirrup. Good. And as you turn on your circle, you kind of think like every time he brings the inside hind leg, you step a little in your left stirrup. Step a little in your left stirrup. Good. Good. A little bit more walk.
Yeah, I know.
You need to give him like a little tap tap. Be like, hey, quicken up the hind legs. Good. You're allowed to stay back in the saddle, and he just quickens the hind legs. Tap tap. Exactly. Good. Better.
Good boy.
Just anytime you feel like you need to work a little harder, give him a little tap tap. It's good. It's the beginning of half steps anyways. So it's good training. Good. Step a little in the left stirrup. Good. And it's just like anytime you feel like he pulls you forward or like you need to like push him forward with your seat, you'd be like, no, actually, I'm just going to remind your hind legs that you need to keep moving. Yes. Good. Good. Nice. Much better walk there. And how do you feel? Like, do you feel like you have to do a lot in that walk, or he just goes underneath you? Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's like, okay, you can move. You know, obviously your hips, but it's like I'm really trying to keep my upper.
Mm-hmm. You know what we're gonna do? I want to do so. Go into a pretty small circle, like maybe in the middle of the arena, like right down here, but like go around center line, in a pretty small circle, like a 12-meter circle. Good. And you're just gonna stay in this walk while you stay in the 12-meter circle, and then when you cross center line, the next time around, you're gonna change direction, and you're just gonna do a figure 8 in the walk. And the goal is to keep this walk the whole time. Mm-hmm. And that you can just sit. Yep, exactly. Over center line, so then you're going to change direction, and he keeps this walk. Good. Super there. You feel that? Yep, so then you turn. This is a Vanessa exercise. Good. And you keep that walk. Anytime you feel like he lags behind you, you stay where you are, and you give him a little tap tap. Say, move those hind legs. Engage. Yes. Good. This is a really good exercise. I mean, I'll do this for 20 minutes sometimes. Because it's just like they have to move in front of you. Watch the size of the circles. But that's part of it, right? You know, he has to stay engaged. He has to stay hind legs stepping under. Has to stay on your line. Can't make you work too hard. You should be able to just stay back there. You should be able to use your aids just to tell him where to go. And he should stay marching in front of you. Good, yeah, little tap, tap. Good. And then watch this turn. This is the one he goes wide on.
I'm keeping my underneath the spring.
Yes, good, yeah. Good, yes. Yeah, exactly. Say turn. Turn that shoulder. Turn that shoulder. Turn that shoulder. Turn that shoulder. Good, better. There. Yeah. You know, it is hard work though. You know, it is like this is a super good thing to do on a day that, like, you know, I ride Farrah 5 to 6 days a week. And I don't ride her hard 5 to 6 days a week. Some days I come out, I do a little walk, trot, canter, and then I work on stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a good way to keep them working correctly without overexerting themselves, right? So, but it's still good, correct work. And it's like, then you don't always have to be the bad guy that's like, come out here and you're like the drill sergeant, right? But it's good quality work. And it helps you with your seat. Really focus on that you can stay in the correct position, that you don't override. Little tap, tap. Yes. Good. The right circle's a little easier than the left. Good. When you do your turns, really try to make it like 2 circles instead of like an hourglass. Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
So that he continues the bend the entire time. Exactly. So he goes from one bend to the other bend. Yes, like that. Because, you know, the bend is also something that is a constant for him. Like, he needs to keep working on it. So the more you can incorporate this, like, little bits there, like bend him, put your left leg on and bend him, yes, while keeping that outside shoulder not drifting, yes, good for you, good riding there. But that's really important. This is a good exercise for him. Nice walk there, and there's right bend. Yeah, keep the shoulder, don't let the shoulder drift. Very good. See if you can take a touch more contact, just a little bit. I like what he's doing though. He's stretching. And he's even allowing you to adjust him and stay stretching. So this is like also a good confidence builder. Right there, you could stay a little bit on your circle line longer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's okay. No big deal. Just yield him out a little bit. Put your left leg on. Yes. Good. That's a totally acceptable answer. It's not a wrong answer. Good. Little forward. This is hard work.
Yeah.
This is correct work. Good. 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 Now stay. Yes, that was much better. Good. That was really good though, because then his shoulder stayed up a little bit, and then this turn is easier. When you do that correctly, it makes that turn easier, and that, you know, that translates everywhere. You know, when you come around this corner, it translates into, like, you know, when you come down your long side and come into your corners, if you can get the first corner correct, your second corner is going to be easier to set up correctly. Good. Good. Nice walk there. Good. And here he gives you right bend. Very good exercise for him. Good. Good. One more time, your left circle. And then when you get to center line, this next time, you're going to do a turn on the forehand off of your left leg. So you're going to think that you make the front end step a little bit smaller, and that you turn the hind end around the front end.
And you want it this direction?
Off your left leg.
Oh, left leg.
It's okay, do your left circle one more time so he's in left bend.
Like
No worries.
There's too much going on.
No worries.
I'm like, I'm trying to-
Do your left circle again just so that he can be in the setup.
Okay.
We haven't worked on these in a while. Good, yeah, a little tap. Be like, hey, get in front of me. Don't make me work too hard. Good. So now as you approach center line, you're going to think a little bit. Move the hind end off of your left leg. Move the hind end off of your left.
And you wanted to turn on the forehand?
Yes.
You want me to turn? Okay.
So you're going to go like this.
Yeah,
Oh,
like I need you to.
I'm going to show you.
Okay.
So you're going to come, you're going to be here.
And then I want to push him into this.
You're going to do your left circle here, right? So you're going to already be in left bend. Come around your circle and cut it off.
Yeah.
So you're already going to be bending like this, right? And then if you come here, you would usually turn that way, but instead, you're going to think, this is his inside hind leg, that can move like this, like this. And how you do that is this leg is going to come on, and this is going to move this leg over there. This hand keeps these front legs not moving too big. So you think that you can slow down the front end, so you can move the hind end around the front end. So like if you put your leg on right now and ask him to move this way, yes, just like that.
And he can do it, I know. It's just I was like, okay, wait, what?
And then what I want you to do is, what you're going to do is you're going to do it right here, and what should happen is you'll end up being this way.
Okay.
And then you can track left again. So you're always going to stay to the left.
Okay.
He finds the left bend easier, so this one should be easier than the right. Good, yes, good. Yeah, yes, super, and then go track. Go ahead, yes, perfect, good. Very good, that was good. Yeah, you know, so like that was very good for his first one. So then like the next one, they really should stay in like a little bit of forward momentum.
Okay.
But I like that you first help him understand what you want. Good. Then you can do it again.
Now you want left?
Yep, keep doing the left one. Good. Good. Yes, and then track left into your left circle. Good. Yeah. And so ideally you will have a little bit of left bend throughout that, but you still see how you have to keep that outside rein, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you have to figure out how much weight do you need in your outside elbow to keep the front end not from stepping too wide. Yes, 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 yes. I'm fine if it's a little slow. Good. Give them a scratch. I'm fine if it's a little slow while they figure it out. Like they have to like be like, well, where the hell are my feet going? Kind of thing. Let's do one more. Maintain your walk. Good. Good. Looking up. Good. And then you step the hind end around the front end. The hind end moves around the front end. The hind end moves. That's okay. I'd rather them be a little bit big and correct. Okay. It's a gymnastics exercise. It's to supple their rib cage. It's not so important, and for him to understand it. Yeah, good. Good.
When they say forward, like that,
So,
like they're supposed to still be moving forward.
the front legs, you kind of think about that the front legs still take little tiny steps forward. So that the whole thing is still a forward movement. I'm going to have you hop on Farrah one of these days and do one because she does them like
Yeah, because I'm trying to
in
get
her
a
sleep.
feel for like it's like how much
Yes.
of
You know, like make it as small as you can, and then you'll see when he kind of gets backed off. Make it even smaller. Make it even smaller. Make it even. Yes, I'll tell you when you lose the forward. Yes, no, that's good. Yeah, that's good. You're still traveling forward there.
Because that's what I got. I was like, how forward.
No, you were still traveling forward in that moment. You know, like what'll happen though sometimes is they'll start to pivot around the front legs, and that's when it's incorrect. The front legs need to keep walking forward. If they start to just pivot and the front legs stay in place, then you've lost it. Good, let's do a circle to the right and try it to the right. Good, get your walk. Good, there you go. This one's going to be a little harder. Yes, just exactly. So there, did you feel how he lost the forward? Exactly. Good. Do a right circle again. And that's okay. You just keep explaining it to him. You know, it's just hard. This is really going to help him with his right bends, though. Because when that right hind comes up, it brings the right shoulder up, and he has to bend in that rib cage. Yeah, allow a little bit of right bend. Allow a little bit of right bend. Yes. Yes. Yeah. That's okay. Take it. Do a little right circle. Always add the circles in so he understands.
The bend.
Yes, exactly, Andrew. Give him a little break. You say, thank you. That was good. Go back on the circle, and then try it again. This is just hard. It's good though. Keep your circle, yeah.
I'll take them.
Yeah, go like a big circle. Yeah, don't do it here. Do it once you get back to center line. Good. You probably need to have a little bit of left leg on, is what I'm guessing. And don't be afraid for it to be big.
Okay.
I'd actually rather it be a little big in the beginning. Like the other one you can make small. But I'd rather it be a little big in the beginning to have him still maintain the forward. Yeah, exactly. Then you start to feel that though. And that's where your right bend comes from. That's good though. That's super. And that's where your leg yield comes from. And that's where your shoulder in comes from. And that's, it's just him figuring out how to, he wants to just move that leg sideways under him instead of step forward underneath him. And you just keep explaining. Good. There was a good step.
There were a couple.
Yep, that was a good step. And you just keep explaining it just like that. And it doesn't matter if you get a full one. It doesn't matter if you get 10 perfect ones. What matters is he starts to understand that the right, yes, and then let him out of it. Good. What he needs to start to understand is the right hind leg has to step under and up. He wants to go like this. Or this. And he needs to do this. He needs to go under and forward. And they all do it. It's not a unique to him problem, but it's just explaining it to him over and over again. Do one more.
I'm glad I videoed because this is helpful.
Oh yeah, this is the fun stuff. This is the stuff I love. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? The more you do it, the more flexible he will become. And you will be amazed. You'll watch this video, and in 6 months from now, you'll ask him, and you will be amazed how much more his whole leg comes under his body. It starts small. It has to stretch, and it has to build, and it's good. Yeah. Yes. 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 I'll take it. Way better than the first time. Very good. That gives you some good stuff to work on too, and especially like on days when you feel like, okay, it's just a lot, right? Like you're tired or whatever, and you can work on so much in the walk, and it will help your trot and your canter immensely.
There's that ball thing down there. Did you hear it?
And like all of this work is going to help that right shoulder build. Good. You stay back in the saddle. Don't let him tip you forward. And try to stay looking forward, not that you look down. It's hard, I know.
I know, 'cause I'm like, what's going on down here?
Once you guys get a little good with these, I'm gonna teach you a leg yield on a square exercise with turn on the forehands at the corners. So it's really, really good exercise. It's one of my favorites. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And see, so in that one, you can start to see, okay, can I ask him to reach a little bit down? So in the one that's a little easier, you start to ask him like, okay, can you do it, but can you still reach a little? Like always try to challenge him a little bit. You know, when he gives you a 5, go for a 6. When he gives you a 6, go for a 7. Yes, good. Super.
Shady Spook.
Good.
That's a funny good on your horse. Right.
Yeah.
And we can keep going, whatever you want. It's obviously your fault.
No, you're good.
Broke a back.
I think that's good for today, though. I think, you know what? It's good to do these kind of things.
Cats were in here fighting.
Good. Yes. There he stepped. Did you feel it? How he stepped wide? He didn't step quite under. It's good. Now, you know, these are all the things as a rider, it's important that you start to feel those things too.
Stephanie just show off.
Look at her go.
I know, look at her go. I was like, show off.
That's awesome.
Good job, Stephanie.
Good riding.
That is good riding. I'm envious. Makes me want to do that. That's
You
good
can
for me
do
to
it.
see. I know.
Nice job, Leslie.
Good job, Stephanie.
You're welcome. It is fun.
You don't want to watch Stephanie ride in that kind of lesson?
I would love to. If it was 10 degrees or at least 15 degrees warmer, I would.
Go make a cup of tea.
I just needed to rest my bum.
Rest your bum. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah. I heard you say.
How's he feel, Stephanie?
Is she lessening?
She is, yeah.
Oh, is she taking a lesson?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You look cute, by the way, in your little getup.
He does
You do look cute.
Oh, thanks.
Matchy matchy.
I heard you say, Taylor, you hit the dirt today?
I did.
Damn
It
it.
doesn't even count, though. Okay.
Okay, good.
So I was at the mounting block on Farrah,
yeah.
and I didn't put my feet in the stirrups. You know, I'm just like, oh, I'm on my horse. She walks to this door, and she's always like a little spooky at this door. And you can kind of, if you go over there, you can see her hoof prints. She flew all 4 feet up and spooked at something, all 4 feet in the air, and ended up like you know where X is across the line. That's where she ended up. And I was like, I didn't have my feet in the stirrups. I barely had the reins. I just got on, and I just fell over the side, and I landed on my feet first, and then I fell. So.
So like a Wile E. Coyote.
It was like, and Emily was crying. And she didn't even notice. That's how like quick it happened. Like she didn't even notice. So I was like already, she was like, didn't you just get on? I was like, yeah, I just fell.
Oh, man. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, you know, it's just a normal for me now.
Good job. You go say hi to Aunt Nancy.
I'm in the dirt more than
Going down. I wish I had a cookie and I just cleared my pockets for Carol.
No, I held on to the reins.
No, don't be.
Don't molest her.
I do smell good because I usually this right side is full. But wait a minute, I found a crumb. Found a crumb.
Oh, he's like, I'll take it, Aunt Nancy. I'll take it. He is smoochable and he does love it.
He does like it. All right. Well,
Okay. Bye, sweetie. We'll see you later.
We'll just finish lunch and I'll just torture,
What's that, sweetie?
thanks for dressing me.
Oh, you're anytime. You know, I'm here for you.
No, but she's gonna be around.
Hey, do you want to ride Mac and Poles tomorrow? I'm starting a new little job by my house. That I just found out about today.
Great. She took your old one.
At your original time, just Mac instead.
Oh, you want me?
You don't have to. Think about it.
Yeah. I mean, because the only thing I had going on, I have a massage at 10 to 11:30.
Oh, are you not supposed to
Yeah,
ride?
you're
Then
really
after.
not supposed to. But, I mean, your call. You do what you want.
Okay. Do you want to